final round of the 2024 FIM Motocross World Championship took place at the MXGP of Castilla la Mancha in south central Spain. MX2 Race One, a title was still on the line between Lucas Koenen and Kai de Wolf. De Wolf not getting the best start, the championship leader languishing outside of the top 10. The foxhole shot went to Thibaut Beneston for the third time as Lucas Koenen, the pretender to the throne, quickly emerged in second place. Andrea Adamo was on the charge as well, hoping to round out the season on a high as he moved up into fourth place with that pass on Carlos Racelis. The change for the lead though came on lap 3 as Koenen found his way past Thibaut Beneston. The Yamaha man stayed there then for another dozen laps or so in that second position. The man on the move though was Andrea Adamo. The number 18 got the better of Simon Langenfelder around the halfway mark to move into third place. He stayed there for a couple of laps and then he went after Thibaut Beneston to move into second with about 7 laps to go. Langenfelder also found his way past the Frenchman to move into third. Beneston would come home in fourth ahead of Ferruccio Zanchi. Beneston did try to come back though, but the German was just too resistant. Lucas Koenen crossed the line to win his 17th victory of the season from Adamo, Langenfelder, Beneston. Kai de Wolf came home in 7th place. Championship still on, the top 2 separated by 23 points heading into race 2. The final MX2 race of the season. This time it was Kai de Wolf who did get that start that he wanted so badly in the first race. His third foxhole shot of the campaign. His teammate right there behind him, Langenfelder was next, and then we had Harp in there and Beneston and Racelis as well. Just behind, the rider in yellow, Oriol Oliver, picking up a good start. He ran 6 for the first few laps. On lap 2, the change of the lead once again. Kai de Wolf giving his teammate a wide berth. His teammate looking across and say, really, is that what you're going to play? Langenfelder fell from 8th down to 12th and eventually get back to 9th. Zanchi got the better of Oriol Oliver as he progressed into 6th position. Adamo on the charge, this time after a poor start outside of the top 10. He eased past the 73 of Zanchi to move up into 6th, and then he went after Racelis to move into 5th place. There was one more pass on the cards for him, and that was the 11 of Mikkel Harup, who bobbled in this turn. Adamo quick to react to avoid contact. Adamo now up in the 4th place. But it was another comfortable victory for Lucas Koenen. Winning race 2, but it wasn't enough to be fighting for the championship. He knew that though with his teammate behind him. Kai de Wolf crossed the line in 2nd, and that was enough for the Dutchman to be crowned MX2 World Champion 2024. And what a year it's been for Nissan Husqvarna factory racing as well. 1-2 in the championship. Husqvarna picking up the winning manufacturer award as well. Of course, winning team in 2024 as well. Koenen winning the overall from Adamo Beneston. De Wolf 4th overall, but he is the new world champion. Langenfelder finished the year 5th. And in the points, the final points of the season, De Wolf, Koenen, Langenfelder, Everts and Harup getting the better of Adamo. The final podium of the season then, Lucas Koenen, Andrea Adamo and Thibaut Beneston. Your top 3 in the championship, though. Kai de Wolf, Lucas Koenen and Simon Langenfelder.
Kai de Wolf, the champion 2024 MX2 outside the presence of WTO Motor Racing. This is the last moment of the season.
Yeah, first race wasn't the best. Didn't took the best start and was really difficult to pass. So second moto changed it completely. Took a whole shot and then. Yeah, it just felt pretty good. Lucas was on a good pace, so yeah, I let him go, and then yeah, I just controlled my own race and got this gold plate finally in my hands.
Heading into MXGP Race 1, the gap between 1st and 2nd was 9 points, and it was Jorge Prado over the foxhole shot line for the 17th time. Jeffrey Hurlings was buried mid-pack. He tried to get around the outside here. He was just behind Fevre, but he ran off track here, or was bumped off track there. And that would cost him later on in the race, because as he was challenging for third place in the race, he would later pick up a 3-place penalty for gaining an advantage. Maxime Renaux fell from 7th place. He picked himself up in 12th, would eventually get back to 9th as Jeffrey Hurling started his charge through the field. Found his way past Albi Ferrato to move into 4th on lap 5. Romain Febvre got the better of the Italian Bonacorsi as he moved into 6th, a couple of laps after Hurlings was moving forward. Hurlings wasn't done yet. This move on Jeremy Seewer to take over 3rd, but as we know now, he was docked 3 positions at the end of the race. He would eventually come home in 6th. Ferrato, also on the charge, got the better of Seewer, and in real time, this was for 4th, but for 3rd in the actual race after Hurling's penalty. But a couple of laps from the end, the Italian just spun out. He would eventually come home in 5th. Prado was victorious for the 17th time and the 94th in his career from Tim Geiser, who couldn't do anything about the Spaniard. Seewer 3rd, Febvre 4th, Ferrato 5th, and then we had Hurlings, Bonacorsi and Guillaume. Maxime Renaux 9th and Jan Panzer rounding out the top 10. 12 points in it as we headed into race 2. Final race of 2024, and once again Jorge Prado, the fastest to the first turn. 18 foxhole shots, 148 career foxhole shots, but look to the left, Tim Geiser got bumped off track, couldn't get back on, re-emerged, and he quickly started to make his way through the field, but it was Prado who led the way from Hurlings, from Seewer and Febvre. Valentin Guillaume in there as well in 5th place. Prado was doing everything so well until lap 7. He made this mistake whilst under pressure from Hurlings. He then went off track. Febvre went through and he moved aside to let Geiser go into 3rd place. Prado, that little off-track excursion spooking him. He would be the Grand Prix winner if he stayed where he was in that 4th place, if everything else ahead of him didn't change. Hurlings was on course for the race win. Febvre was there in 2nd position. Geiser here in 3rd. Despite the tip-off, Romain Febvre maintained that 2nd position in the race. Geiser 3rd, but Jorge Prado in 4th, in cruise mode on the final lap as Jeffrey Hurlings crossed the line to take his 205th career race victory from Febvre and Geiser. But the place erupted as Prado crossed the line in 4th. He won the Grand Prix, he won the 2024 MXGP World Championship as well. His 11th Grand Prix victory of the campaign, is 49th in total. The Red Bull Gas Factory Racing rider on top, on the top step, on top of the world, here at home in Spain. Prado winning the Grand Prix then here in Castilla la Mancha. Geiser 2nd, Hurlings 3rd, Febvre and Seewer rounding out the top 5. Prado winning the championship by 10 points over Geiser and Hurlings. Seewer and Febvre rounding out the top 5. What a season it had been in 2024. Everybody healthy for pretty much the entirety of the season. Prado winning the Grand Prix, Prado winning the World Championship. It does not get better than that. Prado decorated in Spain.
This is just unbelievable. Like, at the beginning of the season, I wouldn't imagine to be sitting in this position right now, and I was just enjoying it so much. That second moto was so long, it just didn't end, and you know, so much work goes behind this, and all the fans came over. They were supporting every single lap of every race, and this is amazing to see.